Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Dr. Throckmorton, there's no generic available for competition to the EpiPen, or is there?
There is no generic product to any auto-injector formulation of epinephrine. The generic form that Ms. Bresch is talking about is what's a so-called authorized generic,
Yeah.
which, as has been previously characterized, is the brand name product marketed without the brand name on its label. That it isn't a generic the way
Do
we
you have under consideration, I guess it would be public knowledge, anyone attempting to produce generic competition?
I think it's publicly knowledge that there are companies that are looking at that.
But you would have to approve them. Do you have any being considered for approval now?
I can't comment on any specific applications. I can
No,
tell you
but
that
do you have applications now?
they would have to be approved by
How
us,
long
yes.
have you had the application?
I'm sorry, I can't
You can't
comment.
tell us.
I'm sorry, I can't comment about
Because we need to know, I mean, one way to bring the price down is to have competition. Wouldn't that be correct?
I absolutely agree with that.
Yeah, can you let the committee know for the record how many applications you have? You don't even have to tell us the name, and how long you've had them, and how long you've been processing.
Sorry, I can't provide that information today.
That's not acceptable to come here on this subject and not have that answer. So the pens available, and I understand under the Affordable Care Act, there's some exceptions to that. Is that correct?
I'm sorry.
There's not. Under the Affordable Care Act, is the EpiPen available?
Currently, there are 2 products that are available on the market. Both of them have been approved as new drug products. So the first is the EpiPen. The other is a product called Adrenaclick, which is another epinephrine auto-injector that prescribers can write for and is available through pharmacies.
How long would it take to get a generic approved and on the market?
Beginning in October, on October 1st, we've committed to 10-month review times for any new application. Some products...
I want to know how long you've had any applications. You can't tell me.
I'm sorry, I can't provide that information, but I can tell you that in addition to the 10-month clock that we've committed to beginning on October 1st, some products that are particularly high public health value, including so-called first generics, are eligible for priority review.
Thank you.
So those things would happen more quickly.
Ms. Bresch, in a media interview, you said as the health insurance environment has evolved, driven by the implementation of the Affordable Care Act, patients and families enrolled in high-deductible health insurance plans who are uninsured or who pay cash at the pharmacy have faced higher costs for their medicine. Is that correct?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. And the chairman had talked and the staff had talked about the ingredients cost about $1. Is that correct?
No, sir. We pay $69 for the cost of goods for the EpiPen.
$69
For 2.
For 2. And is this your major profit center or for the company?
So, sir, it represents...
Is this your major profit center?
It's our largest product.
Is it your major profit center?
So we have, like I said...
It's your major profit center.
It's our largest product, but we have...
Is it, and one of the things that concerns us, some people can't get this for their family, their kids. The prices are high. There isn't competition. And then it's also reported that the top 5 executives within your company earned a collective $292 million from 2011 to 2015. Is that correct?
Sir, I think that there was...
Is that correct?
I mean... I don't...
Okay, well, what's your salary? What was your salary last year?
About $18 million.
About $18 million. Sounds like you're doing pretty well on this. How does your compensation compare to peers in the industry?
It's in the middle.
It's in the middle, so there are some with even bigger salaries.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Were any of your payments or executive compensation packages tied to the result of EpiPen sales?
No, sir. EpiPen's performance is a factor in Mylan's overall performance, but the board sets the compensation based on Mylan's overall performance.
My time is up, but I have other questions I'll submit to the witness.
I thank the gentleman. The gentleman's time has expired.